Alright, I just ate. I got my drink. Today we are having... I mix a little bit of tea in there with my, some English breakfast with my Canada Dry and vodka. It is quite good. The bitterness really makes a difference. Let me make sure I'm streaming on YouTube, because that's where I stream now. I stream on YouTube at at username King space K space Round. 3 different words. I'm currently live. This is public. You might be asking yourself, Mr. K Round. Yes. Why are you streaming this game? Well, I plan on streaming games, and then I plan on editing them, and then I plan on making videos out of those streams. So hopefully, as I go through this process, I will have more videos to upload. Let me double check on my stream. See if everything looks good. Everything looks good. Perfect. I'm gonna mute the game, my audio over here. I'm going to open up my live stream. There we go. I have my chat on the side. Visuals. Spot number 3, the machine. This is chapter 3. I introduced it last time. I have a big bowl of ice cream today. Something about hierarchy and story, and a third thing. 3 things. Whoa, it's a lot of things. All right, we have the doctor, or excuse me, the science like historian dude from last time, and I can't remember his name, but it's important because he was also in like a psych ward. All right, so we're gonna start from right to left, top to bottom. No testing, awaiting board approval. No testing, awaiting board approval. Stay behind caution tape. Reminder of OPIG's zero alcohol policy. We will not have another Reynolds fiasco. Still don't know why lab has been so cold lately. Dress warm. Test and lab. Number 2. It looks like a fingerprint. Oh. Okay. Locker 1, Locker 2, Locker 3, Locker 4. Locker 1. Another thumbprint on the glasses. Primary sources, Lemuria 1200 to 1300. Lemurian cultural investigation. A book titled The Archaeological Sites of Xenopolis. Sometimes you just get tongue-tied. Be ready, bread. It is June 18th. Or June 18th is the day. We got another fingerprint. Impression left on orange powder. The Harmony Foundation. True Harmony here, emotional. Okay. We got a jacket that says Jack, because it's a jacket. We have a... needs both hands to complete circuit. We got those things, high conductivity. So that's providing no support, no effect on operation. Both hands, one hand. We have a book titled The Organic Chemistry, 3rd edition, and The Key Mechanical Theory. And the final locker, we have 3 things. We have a pamphlet or small book of some sort that says overqualified, ignored. Our seminars activate your true potential, exposing you to a new world of corporate opportunity. Crawley Leadership Training. Our next one is a letter, by the looks of it. Dr. Westlake, thank you for once again bringing your Can't read. Did you know that I can't read? Alright. Dr. Westlake, thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board again. I can't... Editor, cut all of this. Dr. Westlake, thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. Again, we take the professionalism of your managerial staff seriously and have taken your complaint into consideration. However, we courteously remind you that it is inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct superior of workplace intoxication. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. No further follow-up is required. Sincerely, Nathan Hoyle, Board President. Okay. We got a big thing here. Manager and Board President inspection on the 18th. That was the day we saw before, June 18th. Unlock lab door. They won't have active swipe cards. Oriel, that's the dude from before that I was talking about. He's like right here, behind this page. Oh, you can't see my mouse on screen. Okay, that's weird. Let me change that actually, because most times I have it off. This time, that's not it. Most times, that's also not it. What Windows is being captured here? What? Why is it really matter? Okay, yes. Okay, there we go. There's my cursor. Yeah, so it's right behind this photo. Is where it. There we go. That's Oriel. Okay, that doesn't help. Fingers. Fingers. Okay. Mistlands Lake, finest whiskey. Somebody's drunk. Oh, there's a fingerprint on the bottle. I clicked it. I thought something else was supposed to happen. Alright. This one, storage box is labeled Harmony Foundation. Looks like we have some cleaning supplies and cheesy corn chips. Okay. This is chaos. This is chaos. I hope this is the right fire extinguisher. I should really have my reading glasses. Extra physical laboratory access card. Yeah. A word to the wise about fire safety. There are certain... I had to learn this when I was doing engineering stuff. It's very important to have the right fire extinguisher, because if you have the wrong type of extinguisher for the wrong type of fire, it might make it worse. But here we go. Hand, finger. We got this dude, who is testing approved. Marie, Tim, stop bickering so we can talk budget. We got the controls. And we got a fingerprint. Who set these to this? I don't remember what these do. Oh no, that is gives heat to person, or gives out heat. It's something like that. Gives out heat. We got more fingerprints on the button. I think that's what we're supposed to like figure out, is who set this up, who set this part up, who set this part up, because they're all different. This guy, which is, I thought this guy was, I recognize him, and that's what's throwing me off. Is he not one of, like, the other, like, doctors or some sort of, we saw him earlier, is all I will say. I believe in the first chapter. Such power, fascinating. I think that shut it down. I need to shut it down. An instant camera. We got a book. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Dr. Nowak, lab notes. Device function unknown, danger equals question mark. Metals identified, high reactivity and conductivity. Dr. Toussaint says parts Lemurian in origin, fully reconstructed, ready to test. No test before board approval. Danger potentially high. Marmot something, MW. Mr. Marmot, relegated. Dr. Novak lab notes. Mr. Marmot relegated, laboratory access card revoked. He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've ever been allowed to do. I wish I could follow up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. Okay. It's a bottle with a fingerprint on it. This wasn't supposed to Okay, that makes sense. You're on fire. Man is on fire. You're blaming me. I vouched for you. I said you can handle this, but you haven't. You can't even control your own team. I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. Oh, good. How? What? How am I supposed to... That's all the information I have? This glass is full. I was expecting to drink a bit more. Okay, so this is the first locker. This fingerprint is this guy, which is... It's Oriel Toussaint. That's right. And the reason I know that is because these are reading glasses, and these are his reading glasses, and he doesn't have them. But he did grab another set of glasses. The next one is an orange-fingered individual. Who has orange fingers? I have no idea. Oh, wait. Finger. Man come today. His name is... okay, this is getting complicated. He says, Marie, Tim, stop bickering so we can do this. Tim, Marie... Are you assuming that because no, because I can figure this out, I can guess. Access card. See, my biggest struggle with this is figuring out where all the things are. Dr. Novak. Is he Novak? Is that what I'm remembering? Okay, this is later. I need to take care of this because we have 6 people and 6 fingerprints. And we have way too many people for that. MW is Marie Westlake. That's just a guess. And we have a Mr. Marmot, which we can assume one of these people is an alcoholic. And this guy's the inspector, so I'm assuming it's this one. Unless I don't know what the word relegated means. Check, Nathan, Tim, Marie, Eugene, and Oriel. Or I guess we could do this, that one. And then we do Oriel Toussaint, Marie Westlake, and that way I can actually have it like set. As 3 and 3. I can even separate them like this. Bring origin, fully constructed. Okay. Oh, wait, there was, that doesn't help me, actually. Never mind. supplies, and cheesy corn chips. Well, who was eating the corn chips? Because it's like I know that. Okay, Hoyle. See, now I have to go back and figure out where all these things are that I got. I figured out one of these really easily because I actually kept track, and now I lost track, and now I'm screwed, and I'm going to have to scrub through all of these again, and it's going to be awful for you to watch this, but that's why we're here. Jack has chemistry in mechanical theory, and is also responsible for this, and is also not wearing a jacket in one of these. So one of these two people is Jack, because everybody else is wearing a jacket. So that makes it really easy to guess who these people are. This is either Jack, or this is either Jack. But we know this person is not Jack. So, out of all of these names, we know he's either Tim or Eugene, or no, he's either Eugene or Nathan. And I feel like we're supposed to know his name. Yeah. Anyways, back to this. Jack Eugene. Eugene is on janitorial duties because he was an alcoholic, which means that Eugene is this one. Yeah. Eugene is here. What did it say? Jack to glassware? Well, that means this is Jack, because that's glassware. Oriole Tucson is this one. So I can assume that, let's say this is Eugene. Right? Everything else is still adding up so far. I don't know the last name for this one, even though it says it's not concrete. Let's go back. Jack is responsible for glassware. Dr. Westlake, Nathan Hoyle, board president. This is Nathan Hoyle. No, I don't even know where that came from. This is Nathan Hoyle. Hoyle. Nathan Hoyle. So we can do an order. Oriole Toussaint. Oh, that's Jack Novak or Nowak. That's right. I know this guy. Next one is Marie Westlake. Next is Nathan Hoyle. That would make this Tim Spender. And make this Eugene Marmot. Just because of... that's the only one names that are left. So now I have to compare the names of this to this. So this is Eugene. This is Jack. This is Nathan. Now the question is, which one is Tim and which one is Marie? Well, let's see where these actually took place. Somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where this green one took place. Was it on the whiskey bottle? The whiskey bottle. And what was the other one? It was right here, this pen. Another Reynolds fiasco. Whoever wrote this did not drink. And because there's a finger on the whiskey bottle, which is this one, I can assume that Marie Westlake was the one writing this, and Tim was the one drinking. Boom! I'm a genius. Okay. What else do we have? The controls. We can cross the controls with the thing. Editor blow up. No, don't blow. Editor blow up. No. Editor. Editor make the visuals on this the whole pictures like way bigger. Like zoom in this one and then zoom in, and you don't need to zoom in this one, and to zoom this one in a lot, so you know you can see and everybody at home can see. All right, number 1. We have 4 people here, and we have 4 buttons. Eugene Marmot is the one. Let me cross-reference these names as well. Okay. Eugene Marmot is the one with the red Cheeto fingers. That's this one. Who has the little eye in the middle of their thing? Jack Novak. This man. Who has the triangle? Tim Spender. That's this one. And who has the triangle on the opposite side? That's either Nathan or Oriole. But based on how it's like swoopy like that, because Orioles are round, and he's also not in there. So I would assume this is Nathan Hoyle, which is actually the, strangely enough, that's the, that can't be right. If I could actually look at these, though. That's clearly Tim Spender's, though. This one, however, I'm not quite sure on. It's a vertical set with... It's vertical. It's a vertical one. It's not round. It goes up and down. It's not horizontal. It's vertical. With I don't. Is it Nathan Hoyle? There's no way. But the more I look at this, the more I think it is him. Okay, no, it's not him. Then it wasn't Eugene. Was it Tim as well? No. It must have been Marie. No. Okay, we know Eugene is Cheeto Fingers. We know the eye in the middle is Jack. That's clearly Jack's. We know this is Tim's. Whose finger is this? It's clearly not Oriole Toussaint. It's clearly not... Is it Eugene's? Again? Yeah, it is. Because I can still see the triangle here, but there's a missing part here that I just... It could have been anybody. Or it could have been any of the 3. Now we have the events. And the words. Now this is the last part. This is always the best part. All fighting in here. We have an answer. We have a list. Alright. Names. I'm assuming the leader is Oriole Toussaint. Worked. Toussaint's team worked to reconstruct the device after performing After performing tests without approval, had his access card revoked. Okay, now I gotta... Tim had his access card revoked because he was drinking. Tim Spender. On the day Luigi goes to the circus. Hold on. On the day of the board inspection, the lab was unlocked to allow Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spender or Eugene Marmot. I think it might be Eugene, actually. Let's try it. Let's just say I try Eugene Marmot. The lab was unlocked. Allow them to enter. That could be Tim Spender. I'll actually get rid of this because I want to say this gave blank the opportunity to follow them in. Okay, so that is not Nathan Hoyle. However, it would be Tim Spender. And I'm assuming it might be Eugene Marmot, because everybody else seems to be part of the team. When name used both hands to touch the device. No, that can't be right. To used fire to... No, because it says, and he caught fire. So I guess this person would be Eugene Marmot. When Eugene Marmot used something to something of the something, it something, and he caught fire. It activated. Oh no, Eugene Marmot was demoted. So it's actually Eugene Marmot here. But it's also... That would make Tim Spender... Because what did these guys say? Control your team. So it would be Marie Westlake's team. So Marie Westlake's team Tim Spender is the guy that's responsible, because she also has an access card. And Eugene Marmot is the guy who got banned. And then we have Eugene Marmot, the opportunity to follow them in. When Eugene Marmot used got it. That was a pretty good one. I feel pretty good about that. That was great. Thank you for playing Wizard and Minion Idol. Okay. There we go. Ah, you saw the scenario. Maria Westlake was hesitant to start testing the newly built device, so when Eugene activated it without permission, he was swiftly banned from the lab. Determined to redeem himself, Eugene followed the OPIG board members inside and used the device once more, setting himself on fire. Okay. Number 1. It looks like we have some sort of funky hat. Some funkalicious, flavorful hat. Yeesh. Wow. Okay. Hi, Nathan. I'm pleased to say we've finally got the budget crisis under control. The premises we used for the Emotion Studies project have been renovated and repurposed for more promising ventures. I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. I just wanted to make it clear that while she and I have had our differences in the past, I agree that she's the right person for the job. She certainly does not share Tessa's penchant for risky and wild spending. Tim Spender. Great. Hooray! Okay. I could be wrong, but that's what I got so far. Protest movement. A hippie circle refuses to roll over. This is case number 2 of 3, for chapter 3. Oh no. So it looks like we got 2 parts here, 2 pieces. Yeah, okay, alright. Cool. Let me just take Alright, what is going on this table? It's a table. Take back our sanctuary on June 13th. So this is like 5 days before? Or like a year. Okay. June 13th, 2 p.m. Questions, contact P. Coolidge, organizer. P. Coolidge. Alright, blue and yellow spools of ribbon. And a glass containing a block of ice. Cool. Are you okay, Tobias? I saw everything. Hold on, I'm coming over. And He's got a note that says, "Dear Corbin, thank you for considering our agency for your manuscript. Your observations are certainly intriguing. Just for closure, I would like some assurance that you have your subjects' permission to write about them. We wouldn't want that scientist, Jack was it, or the woodworking family, the Amstells, to sue us for libel and leave us all broke, now would we? Regards, Lana Pete, Leonidas Agency." Cool. So this guy is Corbin. And this guy is Tobias. What the hell was that? Oh, does he have a ring that says Odetta on it? Yeah, okay. So, Corbin Odetta. Or no, Tobias Odetta. Tobias Odetta. And he has the... Oh no, Odetta is the name of... Jeffrey, quickly, get out of the pool now! The wedding ring... Cuthbert leads Newell's Peel Club to victory. Benson without injury. Feeling the summer heat? How to cool off in style. Be a dog. Wieners. Barbecue grill. Assuming that's ice? And what looks like a metal rod at the bottom of the pool? You almost hit me. Hit. That's, what'd she call him? Jeffrey. So we have first names, we don't have last names. However, that is okay. We are doing fine. There's a path. The object's path. I assume this is the object. Yeah, because that's a piece of the leg of this. Anyways, before I can actually discern that much. Yeah. Before I finish that, we have this, which is another one of these. We have an entry. Entry 97. The new occupants are even more suspicious than the Hippie Foundation, or whatever it was called. The further up the hill I walk, the more of a cold chill I get. Look at the ivy. I'm not imagining it. Entry 98. You'd think the hippies would have rolled over by now, or from what I've gathered, they're still determined. I don't like it. Entry 99. To think my own daughter's caught up in their nonsense. It boils my blood. If Pa were still around, he'd call it a disgrace to the Shaw name. So this guy is Shaw. His name is Corbin Shaw. Shaw. We got some pair of binoculars pointing towards the building at the top of the hill. A wheel. And now we go back up here. Ah! Something must have happened over here. But let's start with these guys. They're doing weird stuff in there, man. Did you see our old moon gazing bath? Can't steal enlightenment. Now Penny's trying to recruit the suits. Opig hates harmony. Did you hear that crash? Don't worry about it, man. Andy's taking it back. We'll be gazing in again in no time. Which ones are Andy and Penny? This is Penny. It's not your fault, Mr. Marmot. Oh, Marmot. Mr. Marmot. I know, Mr. That's Penny. That makes me so much sense. I was just trying to help. I didn't even know they were so mad at me. Marmot. I think it started with an E. I can't remember. And this is Penny. Okay. Oh god, I hope he didn't see me, but man, I hit the organizer's bike. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Okay, back to this one. It's Jack. Why is Eugene talking to those layabouts? He's lucky enough to already still have a job here. Can't he do anything right? There we go. Let's see. Laboratory schedule June 13th. Morning shift, Westlake, Toussaint. Afternoon shift, Novak, Marmot. Okay. Sorry to have you work on a Sunday. Marmot no longer has interior lab access. This is Jack Novak. This is Eugene Marmot. I don't know about these three's last name, and I don't know about these two's last names. But that's what I assume. Oh no, we got this. A broken bird bath. That's what they use for moon gazing. And then this is the symbol for removing heat. That looks right to me. Oh, we can do the path. We can do some more path stuff. This is the first one. This is the second one, which belongs to this one. Then you have this one. Came down. This? I'm so confused. Where is this? I don't even see this on here. I don't even see this. This is not the same bike as this. Also, I just think it's just weirdly colored, because it actually does look like that. A little bit. Small Sergeant Melting Ice. Yeah. No. That, then this. And then you said that it belonged to the organizer, and we know that the organizer's name is P. Coolidge, and we know that there's only one person here, Penny Coolidge. Wow. Genius. Penny. But we know that that this is not the leader because he says that it's the leader. So knowing that, we can also know that the Penny Coolidge. There we go. Don't know who this family's name is though. What the hell was that? That was Odetta. It was a big block of ice that came through and ran through the thing. Are these two related? Are they related? Because he says that it's like, my own daughter is caught up in their nonsense. It boils my blood. Unless But then there's also this path. I don't even know what this kid's name is. I actually know I should know. One of these guys mentioned it. I believe it's Andy. Yeah. Andy and Penny. Marmot is his name. Marmot is discovered. That's just that. That's just that. That's just this. That's just that. That's just this. This is that. This is this. Andy. Where did we get Westlake? I thought Westlake was the name of this one. Yeah. It must be later though. Okay. Okay. What is this guy's name? Where's the... We need like a list of all of the attending, which we don't have. Or do we? Shaw. Where does it say Shaw? Unless all three of these people are all named Shaw, because that's the only last name I have. Is that a coincidence? Yeah. What are the chances? That is wrong. Okay, good. Where do I find the last names of these individuals? Barbecue. Some sort of liquid. Wait. Blue and yellow spools of ribbon. That is Shaw. Well, who are these three? Marmot. No. Coolidge. No. Penny Coolidge. Pete? No. Odetta Corbin. Corbin? Where did we get... Oh, no, Corbin's this guy. Amstel. Did he say Amstel? No, did he? The woodworking family, the Amstels. Okay, okay, okay. Those are the Amstels because they work on wood. Aha! Okay. Amstel, Amstel, Amstel. Bingo! Okay. Alright, we got the path, we got the names, we have the events. Okay. This has been going down. That was pretty quick. Okay, let's see this next one here. This is probably gonna get really hard, though. Okay. So, well, we know that. Okay. So, a group of hippies gathered outside the laboratory. It's not the Harmony Foundation. It's not the Leonidas. Is it the what is the Leonidas? Laboratory schedule. That's a broken bird bath. Very messy screen right now. About the blank laboratory, if I remember correctly, it would make it the that doesn't matter. Upset about the block of ice. That doesn't make any sense. The closure of the Harmony Foundation. There we go. A group of protesters gathered outside the foundation. Is it the OPIG Laboratories? What do these guys say? It is the OPIG. Is it? Where did we had OPIG? I'm assuming OPIG. During the blank, during the protest, I believe it is Penny Coolidge. Penny Coolidge attempted to recruit a bicycle. That's not right. During the protest, attempted to oh no, when she... Okay, hold on, no. Hold on. Let me do the rest of these first now. Tobias Amstel. Tried to steal? Andy Shaw tried to steal a bird bath when she accidentally broke it. A block of ice came loose and rolled down the hill and hit Tobias Amstel's barbecue, causing it to fall over and injure him. I am just killing it out here. Back to back to back, baby. I don't know, yesterday it was awful, but today, I'm just getting it. Alright, solve the scenario. Show her support for the Harmony Foundation protest. Andy Shaw planned to steal the bird bath, or moon gazing bath. I remember. However, she wasn't strong enough, so she dropped it. They sent a block of ice down the hill into the Amstel family's barbecue. Okay, time for number 2. Uncle Isaac. Look what I found in Mother's attic. Remember our first experiment together? I would have burned my eyebrows off if you weren't there to save me. That's when you started calling me Icarus. Oh. Hope to see you again soon. I always feel so inspired after our talks, and believe me, I could see that right now the people in charge here have all the wrong priorities. But what can I do? Maybe I can impress Mr. Hoyle and he'll swap me and Marie around. But for now, I'm on the bottom rung. Wish you were here. They'd all listen to you. With love, Jack. That's Jack something. Jack Nowak. Jack is the research man. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That looks about right to me. Head of corn-based solutions. Oh, okay, so this is an O-Pig hat. That's what it is. Alright, time for the last one. Yeah, still don't know what's going on with this story. I'll figure it out. Hopefully I can actually figure out, unlike last time where I actually had to pick an answer. I had to look it up because I was like, this is right. I don't get what's wrong. And I was just like, this is right, this is right, this is right. I don't know how I was supposed to figure it out, but this time I got it. This is the end of Chapter 3. The Procedure. A bizarre operation ends in bloodshed. Whoa. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Bloodshed is right. Do I want to look what's out here? That's a lot of blood. Let's go. Oh, this is her house. We're at the foundation. I think we're going to start from left to right this time. Enlightenment meter, 3000. Crystal power technology. Crystal. Okay, she is freaking out. I can't believe it. We were so close. Dear Dedicate Hall, I'm delighted to inform you that you have been chosen to take part in the Harmony Foundation's first ever New Dawn procedure. Please bring this letter, which includes an agenda overleaf, to the Retreat Center on Friday, April 13th. For accurate readings, you should also bring a photograph of someone you love on it. Write a brief message to them about them. Blessings always, Terra Marinera. Tara Marinera. I forget what her name is, but it's something like that. And then the second one is Arrival, Commencement, Levels Spreading, Phase 1, Phase 2, Levels Reading, Gratitude, and Departure. Kitty, Mittens, gotta love Mittens, and the 1-year badge. Next one is here. Where am I? 1-day badge. Funeral program, Neil Remington. This dude. Dad taught me the importance of standing up for family. Okay. Mason, Pinnacle Security. These tree huggers can never just come quietly, can they? You alright, Bruce? And he's holding a taser. Don't know what that is. That's clearly not a taser. His name is Billy Greer. Write it down. Write it down. His name is Billy Greer. Billy Greer. And the other guy's name was Bruce Mason. I'll survive. I guess that freak's got a thing for little Miss Daisy Chain, huh? He's got a taser that isn't used, and I believe a radio. Copy. Police. Did I miss something here? I did. That, or copy that. Police deployed. Okay. Meet Mr. Spender at his college. Marie Ann Sevens. Wheat Pea Drive. 920. Bring tasers, but only for self-defense. Before removing occupants, explain our hands-off approach to the new guy. Ensure all property remains inside the building. It belongs to OPIC now. Bruce Mason? Yeah. Bruce Mason. This guy's name is Remington. We don't know his first name. We know his last name is Remington. And we know Hall. Decadent Hall. We don't know first or last, but we do know Hall. So let's assume last and then run it through. We have nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. And then this one, which is empathy. May the light of empathy dispel the dark force. What a cool looking thing. Alright. Tim Spender. Oh, okay. Tim Spender, Manager, Speculative Investment Division. I don't know what that is or what you expected it to do, but nothing changed, Tessa. It's over. Pack your bags. We're terminating this project. Tessa. Well, this is Tim Spender. Number one, this is Tim Spender. I know that. And this. I told you she's a... Okay, hold on. I was gonna read that, but... I told you she's a quack. I bet none of the junk in here works. God knows what we're going to do with it all. Okay. Now I have to click her just for a second. Maybe this will change your mind. Click. And she clicks it, and nothing happens. That is Tessa Navari. I know that. I like how I'm learning the names. It's very cool. Oh, she didn't finish it, that's why. She only did half of it. Okay. Start levels, end levels, me, Sam, Alex, Charlie. Level readings. Enlightened meter works best when subject focusing on loved one and what... Okay. According to this person, what do the symbols mean? Cool. Complete when all subjects' blank levels are 0 and all blank levels are 100, i.e. enlightenment. Enlightenment meter is functioning on readings as expected. Do I have words for that? I don't have the things for these, but I will soon. My mentor was the wisest man I've ever known. Man with triangle on head. What a G. What a real one. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a square, but it's actually a hexagon, but it's also a cube. Okay, see, because it's one face is here, one face is here, the third face is here, or it could be this is the corner, and then you have the edges. So you have this is the corner, and you have this is an edge, this is an edge like of the back, and this would be an edge of the front. This is the bottom face. Then you have this edge, which is the side. Then this one. Okay. Not important. It's a cube. Order, injustice, hatred, chaos, justice, empathy. Hatred and empathy are an opposite. Okay, yeah. Fundamental forces. Got it. Trash bin. There's a note. Welcome, decadence. Since the dawn of time, various fundamental forces have been at war in the universe. Those we colloquially call the light and the dark have also fought inside every individual. Today, within each of us, the light will finally seize victory. We will all become enlightened. Intro more impactful, needs to grab their attention. Too dramatic. Take other stab in this section. Okay. This thing. Whoa, okay. Exercise 1. Connect each power to its counterpart. Each power has only one counterpart, so you need 3 lines. Illuminate, eliminate, purify, obscure, contaminate, replenish. Oh, I understand. I don't know what it is, but I know that it is. I don't know what it is, but I know that it is. He's got a thing that says, call for a free quote. Pinnacle security. I don't know what that's useful for. Funny jacket. Okay. You have lots of stuff. I don't even know who you are. Let's do this one first. Each day here brings us closer to enlightenment. Enlightenment, hooray. I think this is the last one. So, let's go through them. Actually, no, we have like 6 more spots. Alright, well, or I guess the 3 after this? Okay, anyways. What does it matter why she let them in? Or why they're doing this? Just send help. Dear Decadent Robinson. Okay, the first thing I'm doing is Robinsoning it. I'm Robinsoning it. I'm Robinsoning it. So right, it's Marie Westlake. See, I see these names and I'm like, oh, I have no idea where these came from. Anyways, Dear Decadent Robinson, I'm delighted to inform you you've been chosen to partake in the Harmony Foundation's first John procedure. Bring this letter. And then this is the arrival time, all that. That's the same, and she's been here for 6 months. with a picture of my uncle was always a life of the party. That comment in the background. Cool. Oh, the phone! The phone! And it has 2 messages on it. Number 1. Peace and blessings, madame. Please allow me to bring someone along to this historic event. The person I have in mind is practically consumed with hatred. No one needs this more. I beg you to give them a shot. Thank you. Oh, thank you, madame. We both look forward to seeing you very soon. Well? Mrs. Robinson. Well, time to start guessing. Okay, number 1, let's look at this book. Starting levels of X, starting levels of Y. Probably relevant to... See, I don't have the names. We have Bruce. We have Billy. We have Tessa. We have Tim. We have Marie. We have... We have Neil. We have Sam. We have Alex. Remington, Hall, Mittens, and Spender. Yes. Okay, the first one is Bruce. Bruce Myson. Followed with Billy Greer. Charlie's the first name. The next one is Tessa. Tessa Navari. Followed by Tim. Tim Spender. Next is Marie. Marie Westlake. That's fine. Sam. Don't know where that came from. However, the next one is Neil. Also don't know where that came from. The next one is Robinson. So we have Robinson, Hall, and Remington. 3 names. But we don't have first names. So let's figure out where we can get those last names or first names from. Okay, this is empty. This is replenish. Did that say replenish, eliminate? Replenish is to purify. Okay, yeah, who would Neil be? Neil isn't even on this list. But Neil is still here. Well, this is Neil. Huh? Okay, there are 9 people and a cat on this list. And there are 8 people and no cat on this list. So I can assume that one of these people is not named. Whether it's Sam, whether it's Alex, whether it's Sam, whether it's Alex, whether it's Sam, whether it's Alex, whether it's Charlie, whether it's Mittens, whether it's Alex, whether it's Alex again, whether it's Alex, whether it's Sam, whether it's Alex, whether it's Neil, It's not Neil. Whether it's Alex. Wait, whether it's Neil, whether it's Sam, whether it's Alex. Am I going to brute force this part? A little. Yes. Robinson. Okay. Charlie. Bingo. I do not know where these names come from. I still don't. That's why I'm going to search it all again, just to make sure. Haul. Replenish. This. Neil. Do we have a Neil listed here? No, we don't. Myson. We got those two guys. These guys are cool. We did that. Replenish. Vari and Westlake. Tessa. Alex, Sam, and Charlie are the names of the 3 people. Got it. How am I supposed to know what their things are? Sam, Alex, and Charlie. Is it how much they've been here? How long they've been here for? Because let's cross-reference this with that. Tessa's been here the longest. She has the highest key number, right? Charlie has been the second longest, second highest key number. Third longest is Sam at 6 months, second lowest key number. And finally Alex, who's been here for 1 day, has finally the lowest key number. What does it mean? I don't know, but that's what we're gonna figure out next. Number 2. We got the thing and the thing. What I want to know is what she has this set to. So we know that connect each power to its counterpart. Each power has only one counterpart, so you only need 3 lines. So you need to purify, contaminate, obscure, illuminate, eliminate, replenish. Aha! So now that I know that, I know that these are opposites. So it would be like all these words are blue. Okay. So I would say eliminate and replenish are the two, the first one. And then the last 2 are no, it would be, what did she say in her letter, which is in the trash can? What did she say? Light and dark sees victory, and then you will become enlightened. Well, enlightenment and hatred. That's wrong. That's right. Oh, I can look at the difference between... One of these is not on here. So... Yeah, which of these 6 are not on here? Justice, injustice... Hatred... and empathy... Chaos and order... Never mind. But it's one of these 2. It's not enlightenment, though. But what would cause enlightenment? That's the other question. Hatred and empathy. That's not right. There we go. I had it. Okay. Come on. Now let's solve this thing. Let me get the list of names. It's always easier to pull from the list of names. Tessa Navari, and some of her blank, some of her dedicants were at the Harmony Foundation for a procedure. The aim was first to what was it? Obscure, illuminate, purify, contaminate, eliminate hatred. And then gotta look at the thing again. Replenish empathy. Resulting in enlightenment. However, they were interrupted by people who wanted to contaminate everything at the Harmony Foundation. I want to say contaminate, but that could be, like, it could literally be... I don't know. In a large room downstairs, blank, blanked, blank, blank. Somebody called somebody else. Which would be... Sam... Wait, that's not right. In a large room downstairs, blank... What? Shot? Somebody get shot? Somebody shot somebody. Well, this is... Oh, no, this is downstairs. But who shot... with... what? Oh. Oh, shit. He did. In large room downstairs, Alex Remington. Great name for a character who's doing this. Shot Bruce Myson. In response, Billy Greer, because we can tell from his spent taser that it was him who did it. Or I guess we could say, let's say stabbed. Yeah, he stabbed him with a crystal. Yeah. In response, Billy Greer. Shot with a taser. Shot Alex Remington. Alex Remington stabbed Bruce Mason with a taser. Shot Alex Remington with a taser. Alright, because of this... Or am I wrong? Blank, blank with a blank. Oh, it's, because of this... Where is it? I don't know. Let's just say obscure. That makes a bit more sense there. Or just seize. Seize. There's the word. Seize everything at the Harmony Foundation. Because of this, blank. With a pen? No. With a pen? Did something happen with a pen? Who has a pen? Does somebody have a pen inside them? Who has a pen? It's a pen. What does a pen have to do with anything? Taser... I'm confused. I'm running out of words. Nobody did anything with a pen. But I don't think these are right. Because I think it's actually, in a response, Billy Greer shot Alex Remington with a taser. But originally, Alex Remington stabbed Bruce Mason with a crystal in a large room downstairs. I gotta check the footprints. The New Dawn procedure. It's currently 169:30. So it's like the elimination process. A large room downstairs, blank, blank, blank. Oh, I know what it is. I need a D. I need something with the grabbed. Is it grabbed? Is it grabbed? Who's grabbing? In a large room downstairs. Let's just say Charlie Hall grabbed Alex Remington. That's not right. Bruce Mason. There we go. Okay. There's only two options here: grabbed and shot, which are past tense verbs. Yeah. Harmony fit. See, this is gonna be the same thing as last time, where it's like everything I'm reading is correct, but nothing is right. Billy has a spent taser. That's what I have here. Alex is shot with a said taser. You can tell because the prongs are still in this one. That's how I know who shot what with what. So I know that Billy shot Alex with a taser. That's true. Next one. In response, Alex stabbed Bruce. What if it's not Alex? What if it's Charlie? What if it's Charlie Hall? It is not Charlie, it is Alex. What if... this is Charlie Hall. Weird how that doesn't change depending on what I put in there. Which may mean both of those are wrong. Maybe it's Sam Robinson. Aha! Got it. But why would Bruce grab Sam Robinson? Did she say that she was grabbed? What does her thing say? It doesn't let the men just send help. Yeah, I have no reason for them. There's no reason for me to suspect that Sam was even involved. Oh wait, no, actually, I think it was here. I guess that freak's got a thing for Little Miss Daisy Chain, huh? Okay, Daisy Chain A. Which 3 clues are needed to deduce Alex's motive for protecting Sam? This. Okay. Well, not this one. This. No. This one? Okay, both 2 of these are right. Is it... Oh, protecting Sam. 6 months. No. Just this? Okay. I'm so confused. Okay, all of these are wrong. This one's right. This one's right. This one's right. These are just 3 pictures. Don't know. Don't get why this is it. But figured it out. Alright. You have solved the scenario. Before the enlightenment process could begin, OPIG officials arrived, backed up by hired goons, to kick everyone out of the building and confiscate everything inside. One of the officers got heavy-handed with a female follower. So her cousin, that's her cousin. That's his cousin. That's her. He is her cousin. How am I supposed to know that? I probably would have been able to figure it out if I actually read more of the stuff. But I was not able to put 2 and 2 together. So, stabbed him, therefore being tasered and restrained. Meanwhile, Tessa Navari tried in vain to rid the OPIG officials of hatred, believing this would make them change their minds about evicting her. Not the case. Monkey statue. Monkey. Alright, anyways. Hate was a symbol, I guess. Poetically, this symbol's the fiery passion. Curious to find out what this one might mean. Interesting. Important. This would never work the way she imagined, but some of the pieces seem legit. Even the wildest myths are usually grounded in some small fact, I suppose, or il Toussaint. Parts are not even connected. Oh, looks like she made Gavril's classic translation error. Punish, eliminate. Oh, so he's like a Lemurian scientist. And then, okay, dynamic growth. Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant. And it was your incredible insight that got me here. T. Lake? I don't... Oh, good. Great. Okay. First of all... Oh, I actually know this. Go here. Check his jacket pocket for the box. He is Speculative Investment Division. Tim Spender. That's correct. And that's the board president. What am I missing here? He was the lead? I thought she was the lead. It was listed as she was the lead. Was she not? Also, I really don't like this, how it's formatted. That just makes me feel weird. Yeah, I don't like that. Gone. Okay. Back to this. Okay. Okay, number 1. With blank from the blank 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 ran the blank blank, they used blank blank and blank, believing it could blank blank and then blank blank. Well, we know who this is. This person is Navari. Specifically this one. Tessa Navari. Okay. With funding from the big corporation, Tessa Navari ran the Harmony Foundation. They used parts. They used stolen. They used stolen parts to build an artifact, believing it could take hatred and give empathy, and in doing so would help people reach enlightenment. However, it actually okay, hold on. It's this. This is increase and decrease. I know that. But fiery passion. However, it actually I was gonna say didn't work, but it actually deactivated nothing. Or it actually did nothing. Haha! Okay. Keep going. The Harmony... This is actually the Harmony Foundation. Due to Tessa Navari's overspending, the Harmony Foundation building was repossessed. It's when you possessed it, and now it's being repossessed. Okay, let's see. Realize that blank might blank if it were to blank. Oh, great. Blank was in charge of its blank. Despite this, so was denied. Despite this, activated the new device. This last one is going... It has to do something with Jack Nowak. I know it does. Or no. Oriel Toussaint realized the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. Eugene Marmot was, for some reason I still don't get why, was in charge of its testing, but delayed. It's like I have it. But did drinking. Wait, is there one that says like access? See, this is the puzzle between all of these pieces. Oh, is this guy? Okay, no, I get it. That's what the phone is about. So she had a team. They ran the experiments. He left, he came back. He was running the extra... Or actually, no, this is backwards. So, he was there. He got drunk, he got dropped. She became the lead. And the independent consultant was her. Cool. I still don't get it. Okay, Jack... What's the guy's name? Tim Spender. What if this is Eugene Marmot? This is technically right, but this isn't right. I don't know who did what. Is it Jack? Because this says that I burned my eyebrows off. If you weren't there to save me, he called me Icarus. I always feel so inspired after a toxin. Believe me, I could use one right now. The people in charge here have all the wrong priorities, but what do I do? Swap me a Maria. Bottom rung, wish you were here. I founded Mother's attic. Okay. Hi Nathan, I'm pleased to say we finally got the budget crisis premises for emotional studies. I've decided on a team leader for the new project. I just want to make sure to clear it with yeah. I really need a names list. Tim Spender. Okay, let's run through this real quick. Let's see if I'm missing anything else. That last one I'm not sure about at all, but let's try the first part. Alright, first one. With funding from the OPIC Corporation, Tesla Navari ran the Harmony Foundation. They used stolen parts to build an artifact, believing it could take hatred and give empathy. And in doing so, would help people reach enlightenment. However, it actually did nothing. And we know that because she hit it, it went click, and nothing happened. That's paragraph 1. That's part 1. Part 2. Due to Tessa Navari's overspending, the Harmony Foundation was repossessed. That's true. We saw that in the last chapter, and we saw it in this chapter. They showed up, they were like, hey, we want our money. I said, okay. And she went, meh, here you go, don't repossess my stuff. And he's like, what was that? And finally, we have a list here of things in an order that I don't know exactly anything about. Someone realized that the artifact might work. We know that if it were rebuilt, which we know was stated by somebody. Okay, I'm looking back into my mind. It's this one. Auriel Toussaint. This is Auriel Toussaint. It says the parts aren't even connected. So I'll say that for the sake of right now, Auriel Toussaint understands, or actually, Eugene Marmot. And the reason why I say that is because of the phone call, which is right here, where he says specifically, of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant. Incredible insight that got me here, because he wants to put it together. So let's just call it Eugene. I could be wrong, but that's how we do this. That'd work if it was rebuilt. Never mind. That's Oriel. Oriel was the one who said it could be rebuilt. This next part is Eugene Marmot was in charge of its reconstruction, but delayed testing. Despite this, oh, what if it's the main guy, and then Eugene Marmot activated, so was denied funding. Who is this guy? That would be Nathan Hoyle. Tim Spender. I know I'm close. I know I'm so close. Realized the artifact might work if it was rebuilt. That's true statement. Oriel Toussaint is the one that realized that. We have that. We have proof of that. It says that Oriel Toussaint is the one who figured it out. Was in charge of its funding, but delayed testing. That's true. That is what happened in the first one. He's like, you weren't supposed to do anything. Activated the new device. So was denied something. Was denied drinking. Was denied laboratory. In charge of his laboratory. Oh, I could do that. I could do who was in charge of the Marie Westlake? Marie Westlake was in charge of his laboratory. Oh, I got it. But delayed testing despite this Eugene ordered and was denied funding. Drinking? Marie Westlake was in charge of his laboratory but delayed testing. But delayed testing. Delayed empathy. No, delayed reconstruction? No, it's delayed testing. There's one... Oh, there's two things wrong. Murder. Okay, we're just gonna... I'm gonna brute force this. Okay. I'm confused. Every word is right. Okay. Okay, let's take care of all the blue ones first. First one is work. That is true. The next one is rebuilt. That is true. The next one is delayed. That is true. The next one is activated. That is true. The names. First one is Oriole Toussaint. Got that right. The next one is Marie Westlake. This is we're brute forcing it. Last one is Eugene Marmot. Bottom one is right, which means one of these two are wrong. Middle one, Tessa Navari is correct. Overspending is correct. Harmony Foundation is correct. Repossessed is correct. Which means that there's something wrong with this first part. Is it just going from nothing to something? Nope, it did in fact do nothing. Did. Give. Take. Take. Reach. 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 Did. All the blue ones are right. Artifact. Funding. Okay. Nothing. Stolen. Nothing. Parts. Nothing. Artifact. I could take. Nothing. Nope, it's hatred. And give nothing. Nope. It's empathy. I'm so confused. How people nothing. What? But what? Eugene Marmot is correct. I don't understand. What? In charge of its theft. I found the word. Funding. Discovery. Testing. Reconstruction. Procedure. Artifact. Parts? Laboratory? I already did laboratory. Procedure. Board inspection. No. Funding. Enlightenment. Drinking? Murder? Reconstruction. Testing. Broken. Discovery. What? Like, this is the one. It's the only one that doesn't move. Well, one of two. Okay, hold on, hold on. We know this is delayed, okay? Actually, I'm going to call it destroyed, just so I know. Ah! Okay. There we go. Artifacts, protest, procedure. Okay, none of those are right. Next one is funding, overspending, enlightenment, discovery, stolen, broken, lab access, testing, drinking, reconstruction. There we go. I don't know why it's like that, but there we go. Now we have story 2. This part's always so involved, so interesting. Hmm? After learning about the harmony... I know this one to be true. During a protest, Jack Novak tried to set it to give fire. It actually set it to take fire, which froze a bird bath. That's true. I'm almost there. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I'm working on it. This is difficult, but I'm about to start reading it off again. The board president. Who is the board president? The board president is Nathan Hoyle. A promotion. Alexa, set alarm for 8 a.m.
Alarm set for 8 a.m.
Alexa, set alarm for 9 a.m.
Second alarm set for 9 a.m.
Perfect. He had been, so who believed that he had been See, this is the first part I don't get. Because it says, after learning about blank, somebody believed, one of these guys believed that he had been, like, screwed over or something. He had been punished. Because something had been set to something. Because the rebuilt artifact had been set to fucking nothing. I don't know. However, it was actually set to which did something. But I don't know what that something is. Unless I missed it. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Nathan. I'm pleased that we've finally gotten the budget crisis under control. The premises we used for... Okay. Empathy. Empathy. Or no, it wasn't give empathy, it was take hatred. It was take hatred. That's what it was. Got it. Okay. It was set 2 times, though. The first one lit him on fire. And the second time it froze a bird bath, which I have set here. During a protest check. Or I guess it would be during a board inspection. And then the first one, after learning about the Harmony Foundation, Jack Novak believed had been punished because he rebuilt the artifact and had set the rebuilt artifact had been set to take hatred, and in which froze a bird bath, but instead it was take fire, and then which started a fire. Or I guess it would be give heat. Take hatred. I'm gonna take heat with Fragile Bird Bath. Yeah. During a board inspection, Eugene Marmot tried to set it to give empathy, or fucking take hatred, one of the two. That's what we'll figure out in a second. But actually set it to give heat, which started a fire. Fire. Or no, actually, who said it? Who said it? We know the answer. The one who said... So we know the subject. The subjects are correct on all of these. However, we do not know... So this is J-O heat. And this is... Ooh. Not the right one. Dot J-O heat. Okay. Okay, I get it. One is give heat, one is take heat. That's the only difference. Or the other way around, which is to... No, that's the only thing. You can give heat and take heat. Yeah, what was the, this one? I have to check her notes. Level of empathy. Level of hatred. Hatred. Not... So... Hatred. Okay. Because you look at the thing, it's... If you look at the phone, it says empathy. What am I missing? I really don't want to look it up again, but I'm gonna... I really don't want to access hints, but I'm trying to run through it in my mind. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, do I have to go into the fucking books and read the things? Oh my god, he did. I'm so confused, because it could literally be... Okay. Let's read... Let me reread this. The hierarchy. Device. What is Gavril's classic translation error? Giving and taking are swapped, which we know. That's also true. The two effects of the device are freezing a bird bath and starting a fire. At OPIG changed. That's true. And I know that. Project unsuccessful. Marie's project used the same faculties as facilities Tessa's project, as well as a study of other things. Same things. Marie's conservative approach led to consequences for Eugene. The hierarchy. That's a good question. The people employed as board president and head of speculative investment have not changed. That's true. Marie is working for OPIG, despite losing her original position. Tessa is working for OPIG, despite her project being shut down. I don't get it, but I get it, but I don't get it. I get it, but I don't, and this is weird. Let me read through the hints again. The device. The two effects of the device were freezing a bird bath and starting a fire. After these events, Eugene's changed. Nathan Hoyle was impressed by Eugene's testing and rewarded him with a promotion. That's true. That's why he is ahead of her when it comes to the positions. I don't want to look it up again, but I'm running out of brain cells. Presentation trying to give. I think it's these ones. Take. What if it was life? No, it's gonna be life. It would be heat. I'm gonna look it up. It's always these last ones, and I don't get why. I'm not gonna read anymore. I have it set up. I had it right originally, which was to give hatred. Yeah. I forgot I had that set as punished instead of rewarded. I've been punished because very well to give hatred. For it was actually set to take heat Gross bird bath. During a board inspection. I think it was actually to take hatred. Okay, which one am I missing now? I feel like that's right. Is that a word? Oh, it is. I had to look through it. I was like, there's no way I'm getting anything wrong. No, it's discovery. Apparently, I just missed a word. So, after learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Marmot believed that he had been punished because the rebuild artifact had been sent to give hatred. However, it was actually sent to take heat, which froze a bird bath. During a board inspection, Eugene Marmot tried to take hatred, but actually set it to give heat, which started a fire. Nathan Hoyle was impressed by Eugene Marmot's discovery and rewarded him with a promotion. There he is. And that's what we'll be doing with the idol next. It's going to cause all sorts of legal problems. Totally unscientific. Where's our control group? Sounds good to me. I'm sure the universe will guide us. Excellent. Full steam ahead then. Real scientists. Pseudo-scientist. Not a scientist. Next is the trials. Welcome to the penultimate part. Chapter 4. The Trials. In which mind-bending discoveries are made. We have symbols and transfers. Oh, and we have four screens today. Feathered Frenzy. A deadly attack at the aviary. The aviary. Whoa, 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 ho, ho, whoa. Why is my game not... Whoa, oh, it crashed. Whoa. Let's go back in. Let me just start it back up real quick. I was gonna say, let's take a look at our surroundings before next time. And then we can see what's up. Alright, we're back in the aviary. These birds are going nuts. And it looks like there's another thing outside. Okay, so there's an attack in the apiary. Which it looks like to be a bunch of birds. And then the break room. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I guess we'll have to see next time, because we're in the video. Bye-bye.